As a student, we always tend to focus more on schoolworks, friends, family, playing games, and of course, that one thing this generation can't live without, social media. But have you guys ever thought na we've slowly been missing out on God? We have been losing our trust in Him dahil sa pagiging independent natin. So how about we talk about that issue in this video? Well, I'll help you to gain your faith in Him once again. Let's start. Do you guys remember how most gym guys and athletes used to say, no pain, no gain? They say it kasi tama naman eh. Kung hindi mo mararanasan yung hirap, then what will you learn? Now there's this verse that goes, consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of any kind, because you know that the testing of your faith will develop perseverance. Think of it, whenever you face any trial, lagi kang may natututunan sa bandang huli. So smile and look up. Take God as an example. He persevered through death para lang ma-reconcile tayo kay Lord mismo. And by that, we will learn na the pain you experience now does not compare to the joy that's coming. Temptations does not come from God. Kasi kung siya nga mismo hindi natutukso, ba't niya patutuksohan yung mga anak niya? God knows that every inclination of the human heart is evil. That is why when we experience temptations, He provides a way out. Because He knows that we have the tendency to give in. Because we are flawed and imperfect in every way. But despite this, He still helps us. So say no and put your guards up. Put on the armor that God gave us. Among siblings, it is common for one child to ask, Ma, sino paborito mo sa amin nila kuya at saka nila ate? Well, mostly the parent would say na wala naman siyang paborito. They all love you equally. Now, this shows how God also loves us without any condition at all. Wala siyang pinapaboran. Wala siyang tinitignan kung sino mas mabuti, kung sino mas maganda ang loob. Pinapaboran niya lahat, kahit pa yung mga makakasalanan. God always calls us by our name, not by our deeds, not by our appearance. So no matter who they are, whether we know them personally, pray for them, always look out for them, and treat them with a good heart. Look around you, or rather just look at yourself. Now ask this question, am I humble? Most people tend to raise up their pride because they think that who they are or what they did will always be greater than other people. However, there are also some who tend to insinuate the false humility. They want to deny it. Kaya feeling nila they're being humble when in fact they're also being boastful. Whatever you did or whatever came in your way, it is because God said so. Your deeds and achievements should always be in between you and God kasi siya yung nagbigay sa'yo ng ability at siya yung nagbigay sa'yo ng opportunity na mag-succeed in life. So if you humble yourself down, you will realize and you will learn His good heart never fails. This somewhere. Don't make promises only when you're happy and don't make decisions when you're mad. This just means na marami tayong nasasabi out of rushing emotions. Minsan, after nating sabihin yun, nalilimutan na lang natin o di kaya pagsisisihan na lang natin kung bakit natin sinabi yun. Eh dahil lang naman yun sa galit tayo o dahil lang yun sa sobrang saya natin. So, I think that we should always think before we speak. And we should always chill our emotions right before we say something. Kasi kapag mainit ang ulo natin, o masyado tayong high up in the clouds, nalilimutan na lang natin na we should be wise in whatever we say. So instead of using your tongue in some way na makakasakit tayo, or some way na makaka-confuse tayo ng mga tao, always use it as a healing instrument. And think before you speak. Developing patience in our generation nowadays is very difficult kasi nga halos lahat ng bagay nakukuha na lang natin sa madaling paraan. Basta gusto nating makuha yun or gusto nating magawa ng paraan yun, ginagawa na lang natin ng padalos-dalos kasi nga, we tend to think that everything will be easy kapag ginawa natin ng paraan kaagad rather than just waiting for God's go signal. But why not just chill? Settle down and do not fret on things that you can't even control. At kahit ba nakokontrol mo yung mga bagay na yon, always wait for God. Wait for Him, patiently, and watch as He slowly unfolds your destiny. And last but not the least, be authentic. Be genuinely just yourself, and stay true to how God wants you to be. Never show up with a mask, because this just shows that you do not take pride on how God created you. Therefore, reflect your words with your actions, and be honest in everything, never sugarcoat. And lastly, I think you just have to be true to yourself. Yes, including yourself. Hindi pwedeng true ka sa ibang tao tapos hindi ka true sa sarili mo. That just means you're lying to other people too. And alam yun ni Lord. Kaya dapat you're true to yourself and you're true to God. And that's it, folks. It's an honor to share God with you, and I really appreciate you listening. Now we know na even young people like us, in this generation, kaya-kaya pa rin natin i-develop yung belief natin and yung faith natin kay God. And syempre, with His guidance rin, hindi natin magagawa lahat to kung wala siya. That's it. Thank you for listening once again. And maybe in the end of the day, just ask yourself, am I ready to follow God? I support you. Bye-bye.